poked myself. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hao, and today I'm gonna be doing my everyday makeup routine. This is gonna be kind of a more chatty, get ready with me type of video. I know I've been a little bit MIA because I was recently sick and involved in a hit and run. Thank you so much for all of your support while I was out, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'll get back to creating more review type content soon. Just gonna ease my way back into YouTube. So I really hope you enjoy, and let's get started. Just got out the shower. Usually when I get out the shower, I put on the Glossier Priming Moisturizer and my sunscreen. Just do a pump and a half, just about that much of each. And then I just mix it together and put it on my face. I have my makeup kit. This is basically what I use every day. And then I just use this little mirror that I got off Amazon. Hello. I put the Laneige sleeping mask on my lips. I use the Glossier Stretch Concealer in G9. And I take this little brush from e.l.f. It's the Putty Primer Applicator. I really like brushes with short handles. I don't have a real reason for it. They're just easier to clean. Just dab some of this. Oh, I forgot to clip my hair. I do let my hair air dry because I don't really use heat on my hair too much. I use a tapping motion. I really like this concealer. It's a light to medium coverage, natural to dewy finish, but since I pair it with the priming moisturizer, it's more of a natural finish. I do have a couple other foundations that are much more coverage, but this is what I really like to use on the day-to-day. Now my blemishes will peek through a little bit. It definitely won't get rid of any texture issues, but I kind of like that. I don't know. That's good enough. Usually it'll take me about 15 to 30 minutes to get my makeup on. I am gonna go in with this Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer, and this is in the color 22N. This stuff is pretty heavy, so take a teeny amount. I put it couple dabs down here. I'll also dab a couple down my bridge and the corners of my nose and my chin. It needs a little help there. Sometimes I will use my finger to just pat it in, and then other times I'll just reuse the same foundation brush. My makeup routine has gotten much less technical over the years. I kind of just splat things on my face now, which is funny because I used to work at Sephora. I find that the finger is the best tool for this concealer. Now that I am ghostly, I'm going to bronze. The bronzer that I typically use is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Deep. I use this tiny e.l.f. blending brush, which is dirty because I haven't done my makeup in 2 weeks. And I'll start right where the top of my ear is and just pull down to where this freckle is. And then I blend. Looks crazy, but I'm gonna blend it. Don't worry. Blend, blend, blend. Then I will do it to this chin area underneath my jawline. Sharpen it out. I love this brush and bronzer duo. It makes it very easy to contour. And then I bring it down all the way from my chin. I just do a little bit up here. Not too much, just a little bit. I use this brush. This is the Morphe, I don't know which brush this is, but it's this angled fluffy brush. And then I define my nose with it. I will also pull up. Nice. Put some on underneath, give it the illusion of a taller nose. And that is one side of my face contoured. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same exact thing on the other side. Yeah, looks good. Eyebrows next. I think I do them pretty thick. They are not thick, but they're definitely there. I have a very weird eyebrow routine. Firstly, I go in with the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint pen in the color black. And then what I'll do is I will create these little lines. And I only use this in the front half. Then I will take the black Glossier Brow Flick And I just bought a new one. Literally, I have so many of these. So I'm going to use the brow flick on the second half of my eyebrow. Why am I not using this? That is because this doesn't stay put as well as the brow flick, and it's lighter in color. That is black. Oh, and it also bleeds. Look at it bleeding. Look at that. Look at this. Wow, what a difference. And if I use the brow flick in the inner corners, it'll be way too dark. And so I don't mind the fuzzy bleeding effect and the lighter color in the center, but I really want strokes that are gonna stay on the outer corner. I'm gonna go in and make my strokes. That's the first step to my eyebrow routine. I will brush it out. You can see that they are still weirdly patchy in some spaces. What I will do to get it all even is take Glossier Boy Brow in the color brown, so it's not too dark, and just go over it. It's looking pretty dark on the camera right now, but I promise it's not gonna be that bad. Now that it is more evened out, I have 2 more steps to it, but we're not gonna get there yet. Because this is my everyday makeup routine, I keep my eyes pretty simple. Keep this palette in my kit, and it is the Balm Meet Matte Schmaker. Meet Matte Schmaker. I really like this palette because I have all of the shimmery colors that I want, and I love this shimmery green, but I also have all the mattes that I want. Like I have a matte black, a matte brown. When I am trying to go fast, I really don't want to take the time to dig around my collection. This is awesome. This is the Crown Brush AC012 Shadow / Crease Duet. I'm pretty sure that I got this in an Ipsy bag 5 years ago or something. Y'all, I literally just take this dark brown color, Matte Campbell, and then I just pat it all over my eyelid till I look like this. I'm gonna blend it out, so don't worry. Take the same one with the other side. This is a bullet brush. Gonna go underneath here. Get the crease, get the crease. And then I will take a fluffy blending brush. This is the Morphe M441. Dip it into a lighter brown. Sometimes I'll use Matte Stupek or Matte Snyder. I think today I'm gonna go with Matte Snyder. I'm just going to blend this out. I try to keep it like more round, just round it out. Because if I had pulled it out like this, it'll give me a much more angled oval effect, but I don't want that, so keep it round. I will take this big duster brush. This is the Morphe M510. Blend all of it out because I don't want it to be super dark. And sometimes I will take a little bit of a shimmer color like this one. Just pat it in the middle, but that's only sometimes. Usually I just keep it matte. So that is the eyeshadow. Next is the eyeliner. I use the Physicians Formula Eye Booster Waterproof Ultra Fine Liquid Liner. Here is the tip. Very nice. This one's really good. It doesn't smudge. I find that the lasting power for this one has been the best, and it's super black, which I love. And I do make a little point right there. Try to do a thin line all the way out. And then for my wing, I'll just follow that direction. Just kind of following my natural hood. I also don't fill my whole entire hood because I do have a very small lid. I try to keep a little bit of it showing. So I do about half, so you can still see a little bit of my lid here and the line. To create the illusion of having bigger eyeballs, I extend the wing out past where my eyeball ends here, and I extend it to here, and then I wing it out. I use my Shiseido eyelash curler. I was using an eyelash curler, I think it was a Tweezerman one, and it was not for Asian eyes. When I realized that I should be using an eyelash curler for Asian eyes because the shape is different. It's not as round, it's more almond shape, and it curls just way better. They have the Shiseido one at my local Ulta, so I just picked it up and it works really well. I'm doing it from the base, the very end, and then I'm gonna do it again going out a little further. One more time. I've seen a lot of people light up their eyelash curlers to give it heat. I find that I just bend it up and press really hard and it works fine. This is my eyelashes here, and then this one I have not curled yet. Sometimes it gets stuck on the bottom lashes. Just gently separate. Now my eyelashes are curled, and I know my eyebrows still look really dark. Bear with me, I am getting to that part. I am using my Hourglass Unlocked Instant Lash Extensions Mascara. I got this because I wanted to try the Thrive Cosmetics one, but I did not want to wait for it to come into the mail. My local Ulta also had this. It works really, really well. I like it a lot. It is a tubing mascara. I bought it months ago and it's still going strong. I think I will try the Thrive one next just because I've always wanted to try it. One coat, let it dry. Another coat on this eye. Then I will go in with a second coat, and it can get very, very clumpy. But when you get it down, it works really well. Then after I do the top lashes, I'll do the bottom. It dries so fast that I can't just do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll have dried too much for me to manipulate it if I do it that way, so I just do 1, 2, 1, 2. Usually I just do like a coat. I don't want my bottom lashes to be super dark or spidery. I'm using the Wowder by Glossier. This is in the shade G8 to G10. I have been using it for the past year, and there's still so much left. I feel like it's not fine enough for my liking compared to other powders that I've used, but I do like the little netting in here. I think it's really cool. I'm using this tiny Sephora brush. It is the Pro Mini Airbrush. First thing I do when I grab all this is I put it on my eyebrows. I will just go like that and sweep it. Then I go to my forehead, the nose, cheeks, over the eyebrow again. Really packing it onto the center right here because I want my eyebrows to be natural looking, and the powder just does that. That's how I kind of get my airbrushed effect while still having the little hair strokes. Just literally powder the shit out of the front of my face. I'll throw on the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel too to reshape it a little bit. I really like this blush. It's one that I've been using a lot lately, but honestly with blushes, I have so many blushes that I like. I don't have like a favorite one. This is just one that I've been enjoying in the past couple months. It's the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Incandescent Electra. Sometimes I will use a cream blush, sometimes I will just use a powder blush. This one has a nice shimmer to it. I've been keeping this inside my kit because it's just so easy to pack on and go, and it works as a blush and highlighter. I've been skipping highlighter lately. I'm just gonna take the e.l.f. blush brush, just pack it on to my cheeks. Then I do a little bit on top of my nose here. I usually spray my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. A couple spritz. Fan it. And then I will pick a lip color. I have the Dior Lip Glow in Mahogany. I did a review on it. If you want to see that, I will link it. I love this formula. And that's it. Alright, if you have any questions at all about the products that I use, the technique, anything, please feel free to ask those in the comments below. I will do my best to answer it. I really appreciate everybody giving me the time to heal. I appreciate my community for wishing me a speedy recovery. I'm not hurt super bad or anything. Love y'all, and I just can't thank you enough for continuing to watch me and supporting this channel. If you're new and you like this content, feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you around. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.